535. Solve the system of equations at right. So, hey, what happened? What does this mean? Something crazy must happen here, so let's get started. I have my function, or my equation here, x minus 2y equals 7. And we have 6y minus 3x equals 33. Now I'm going to take this here, and I've got my minus 3x, and then I have my plus 6y. I'm going to reorder these so that they're both in standard form and that my terms all line up here. I just like to keep my work organized because I want to do a little bit of elimination here. So if I wanted to eliminate my x's, I want to have additive inverses. Remember, that's when we add two numbers here and they give us a sum of 0. So what do I have to add to negative 3x to get 0? Well, it's going to be a positive 3. So I'm going to have to multiply this entire equation, both sides, by positive 3. And then I'll just take that and rewrite that underneath down here. So 3 times x is going to give me 3x. And then 3 times negative 2y is going to give me negative 6y. And 3 times 7 is going to give me 21. So now I have my system here that I'm looking at. So I got all of this here. And when I add these things all together here, I was trying to get my x's to cancel out. Negative 3x plus 3x is going to be 0. 6y plus a negative 6y is going to give me 0. And 33 plus 21 is going to give me 54. So I end up with 0 equals 54 because both of my variables canceled out. So that is not true. This is a false statement. So there are no solutions. Oops, I want to make sure I spell it correctly. What does that mean here? Well, okay, so what happened? Everything canceled out. So all variables canceled. We left with the false statement. What does that mean? That means that there are no solutions. What does the solution tell you about the graphs? So write that over here. These two graphs do not intersect. Why is that? Because they are parallel lines. So if we wanted to check on that and see here, another way we could look at this here is if we put them both into slope-intercept form. We could say x minus 2y equals 7. And some of you may have done this already if you were solving it by substitution. If I go ahead there and I add my 2y to each side and subtract my 7 from each side here, just a different way of approaching it here, I have x minus 7 equals 2y. Divide it by 2. And I get the equation here, y equals 1/2 x minus 7/2. And let's look at the second one there real quick. If we do 6y minus 3x equals 33, add my 3x to each side. We have 6y is equal to 3x plus 33. Divide everything by 6. And what we end up with here is y is equal to 1/2 x. And 6 goes into 35 times, so it would be what, plus 5.5. And these are parallel lines because we have same slope but different y-intercept. All right, that's problem 5-35. I hope that this helped clarify and answer any questions that you had. If you have questions, make sure you ask your teacher.